Next, one of our history teacher, Isidro Velasco, is going to explain you what is Albacete. Okay, Isidro?
Hi, good morning and welcome. I want to show you just a little short outline about what Albacete is, where is, and from when is here, and a little bit why we are here. Okay. The first idea is where we are. We are in the southeast of the Castilian, we call meseta, a plateau, a tableland, a high plain over 700 meters that's isolated from the sea by mountains, by high range around 2,000 meters that cuts out of our way to the Mediterranean in southeast. So here you go, the situation where Albacete is, and in the east, Valencia, Alicante, in the south, Murcia, and northwest is the relationship with Madrid. Really, the situation in La Mancha, that's an Arab word that means precisely plateau, tableland. Well, and Albacete is another Arabic term that means, this Albacete, that means the plain, exactly the plain. So here we are in a high plain, in a plateau, with a plain situation. Okay. This way, this map shows you how we are and why, in part, here we are. Because here we are in the crossroads. Traditionally, we say Albacete is a crossroad where the roads between the center of the Iberian Peninsula cross to east, southeast, and even more between east and east in Andalusia. So you will see the actually roads, actually highways that cross this plain. Well, this situation in a high plain, surrounded by mountains, it makes a peculiar place. In this peculiar place, we find the first reference from this little village in the Arabic terms. It was a prison where the enemies of the Caliph were sent. Why? Well, because these all plains, it was really a marshy plain that was full of water because the drier of the Iberian plateau, it was the last one. Around 1 million years ago, there was one river Hooker, and you saw it in north, just a few kilometers north from Albacete, dries the first one. But there's, of course, still marshes. In these marshes, there's no good place to live. And really, the main city, it was the city of Chinchilla. 10 kilometers south, that was the first, or the main city, and a big castle from Roman origin, but in the peninsular history and Arabic big place. Well, when Castilian Kingdom comes south in 13th century, 1241, it was when really Albacete was going to the Arabic term. In this situation, afterwards, the city, the first city, it was still on Chinchilla. But Albacete became independent from Chinchilla in 14th century, 1375. Well, till then, this independence, it was marked by a peculiar situation. It was in Albacete when we got the fair. The fair, a big market, a big seasonal market with 2 seasons, springs and fall. But is that situation, this market, what makes us different from the mountain 100 meters higher, that's Chinchilla? And after when the begins, when modern age begins, the situation of Albacete is just like another lot of big, a little village. It's no difference. This difference becomes in 19th century when, back again, we find a new administrative situation. In 1833, in Spain are founded provinces, provincias, administrative structures and economic structures. That's really new in this situation, with parts of in the north, Cuenca, in the south, Murcia, and part of the old province of La Mancha. It becomes a new province with a new capital city that organizes this land, this territory. At the same time, a drain channel changes these marshes in a dry land that increases this economy with wheat farming mainly. Dry lands, it ends of malaria, mosquitoes dies, and like a capital, Albacete becomes the center of economic and administrative situation in all this new and big province. And some years later, 1855, railroad develops in southeast Spain and comes from Madrid to Murcia and Cartagena. So this is really the origin of the big economic jump of the town. In 1862, it becomes the title of city. In 1888, it becomes the electric power from the central electric power in the river Júcar. Well, here you can see this land under 700 meters that surrounded Albacete, and the main roads, railroads, that makes an important cross center. In this situation, you could see again how the mountains surrounded it, and the situation of the town is going to be new. New in this new agriculture situation, and this agricultural situation, you can see some circles that now it changes the situation again. Why? Because water wells are used for irrigation agriculture, and new products it develops. That's what definitively dry the marshes and makes it a dry, really dry land. Well, that's what's explained from this relationship. The structure of the town. Well, structure of the town is really a new one. You should consider it that in the beginning of 20th century, Albacete have just only 20,000 inhabitants. Now we have 170,000 inhabitants. This urban developed actually made from west, because the line of railroad first and afterwards the new highway closes his develop from west. So we got the idea of a town that grows in a half a circle west and westward line. So you got here this line north, west, southeast that marks our town fundamentality. Well, this is the really structure of the town. Well, you see this on the right, this green line, that's the old railroad that was moved in 70 years from a little west. And this structure where the traditional buildings were disappeared. And the other line is a circle that includes, and limits the expansion of town. Well, and finally, you got this situation where this point and this structure, it begins in the center, main center, and a line that that units so a major street, fine line, that goes from this station to west and southwest. Well, in this situation, this growth, mainly in 19th century, it makes a new town, really a new town, a new industrial town, where the traditional industries about mills, flour, and the typical industries that in Albacete are making knives, razor, and pocket knives that you will see after, where traditional sellers do it in station railroad. That's what makes us famous. Two ideas in this and in this little presentation. Well, that the idea of La Mancha and Don Quixote is a typical idea of our region, and the idea of a razor, this pocket knife, makes our industry. And yes, if only offers you, and if you need or you want to ask any other question, of course, in another situation, I will be pleased to answer. Okay? Thank you very much.